you know, as she was saying, I was wearing a relaxer for, you know, many years, and my hair was thinning and breaking off, and you know, I wanted to work out, and it's, you know, it's hard working out when you have to maintain a relaxer.
Yes, it
so
is.
I decided to.
It's impossible. Man.
I decided to go natural to, you know, for the help of my hair, and I gradually transitioned by doing two-strand twists and then slowly cutting off the relaxer, and then I was fully natural. But it was also a lot of work, because, you know, I tried all these different I've tried almost all the products that were available on the market, and I wasn't really getting a lot of definition, so I was sticking with doing the two-strand twists, and I was having to twist my hair every night. So because I wasn't maintaining moisture, you know, it just was a lot of work.
Yeah.
And I can never, like, I try freestyle or wash and
Finger
go
style.
wash and go styles, and you know, nothing really worked. So I started getting my hair pressed, you know, after being frustrated, you know, tired of doing my hair every night, or, you know, the work that it took to do my hair. So I started getting it pressed, and I did that for about a year. And you know, the heat from pressing, you know,
Especially here in Atlanta.
yeah,
It's really tough to keep that up.
it damages your curl pattern, and then after a while it took
A
nothing.
little louder. Cheap seats in the back. It damages your curl pattern,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
after a while it took nothing to straighten my hair, because it was already straight. Like,
Wow.
so
I can't imagine your hair like that.
yeah, it was real.
Have we ever done a blow dry on you?
No.
Well,
Yeah.
we won't. So don't ask.
So I decided, okay, I stopped pressing. I went back to the two-strand twist to transition again, and then I actually came here to Urbanbella to start. Well, my plan was to start transitioning, but I decided to do, while I was here, to do the big chop. I just did it, and it was the most liberating thing I've ever done in my life. I felt so free, and I just was so happy I did it, you know. But after that, I wasn't sure, you know, I felt free and felt good, but I still didn't know what to do with my hair, like how to, so I was still trying all the different products, and my hair grew, and went back to the two-strand twist. So I started started ordering the products online, and also still using mixture of products, and creating, you know, mixtures that I would find on YouTube, you know, creating mixtures that I was finding on YouTube, and
What you call it?
homebrews that I was finding on YouTube.
Homebrew.
And nothing really worked. So I started coming here to the salon, and getting the steam treatments weekly, and when I was doing my own hair, I was using their products instead of mixing products and using different products. I started using Urbanbella, but then I started coming every week, and now I can do wash and go styles, which I couldn't do before. You know, I have curl definition now, which, you know, I've never was able to achieve. You know, I was never able to do a wash and go on my own, or in the past with the products I was using.
Janice, I see your question about keeping the hair stretched. I'm gonna tell you. Go ahead.
So here I am today. You know, I'm a regular customer, and my hair is soft. It's really, it's much more manageable. Like, it would take me hours. I would spend hours just working, just before I even started twisting it or styling, just detangling it and shampooing it. It would take me hours to do my hair, but it's just so much more manageable and soft, much softer now, and it has a lot of moisture. I think the steam is like, I never could imagine like how beneficial steam is for your hair, but it really does. It really is.
It transforms it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of naturals don't know that, and again, one of the reasons I'm really excited that you were coming tonight, when I looked at the schedule, and I thought perfect, because you've had a couple of transitions,
right?
You know, to me, you went, okay, my hair's thinning, let's transition out of chemicals. And then you were out of chemicals, but then you said, okay, let's transition to an even healthier version of this natural thing. Let me wear my own hair. So then even transitioning from now that I'm textured, how do I transition to my best natural hair?
Right.
And so, you know, and that's one thing I think a lot of people don't know about this journey is that you can go from 0 to 60 with no problem. But a lot of times you probably don't have the information and tools and resources right in your community.
Right.
Urbanbella, obviously we're here in Atlanta, but we really are, to me, one of the only like professional organizations that's really explaining it to that level. Like most people are like, oh yeah, we do natural hair. You get blow dried, or oh, we do natural hair. We just use whatever product somebody brought in. Where here we actually handcraft it and hand make it to a point where some clients have specialty products. Like everybody coming in the salon isn't even using what's on the shelf for sale because we're handcrafting. I mean, you know, how many different treatments do you get a week? Yeah, I mean, we're always tweaking it, but that's because we're paying attention to the hair condition. And that's what we try to teach our clients. And the whole detangling thing and the being natural thing is about that. I'm sorry, Sandra, we're going to just interrupt you real quick. I'm going to answer just a few questions.
Okay.
So, Janice, I see you're asking about how do we keep the hair stretched. Well, one thing I have learned, and Shauna's going to chime in here, maybe, we'll see. She feel like talking. But one thing I have learned about my own hair, and you will not know it today, please forgive me, but when I don't necessarily need a lot of product. I need to keep working the same section over and over again. So the more I work it, the more it stays stretched. Can I show real quick what I'm talking about? Show me. No, don't touch the
Maybe.
Don't touch the customers.
Did I understand correctly? The hydrating kit.
It's a condition and repair kit. I'm sorry, who is that asking? This is Courtney Craig Smiles. Did I understand correctly that the hydrating kit that may have a comb is available for purchase on a link? Yes, ma'am. I'm unable to locate it. Courtney, what I will do is relink it in this video. So you won't have any problem getting it. If you do have any problem, just call us here, 404-255-5022. Janice, I want to touch on what you're asking about the stretch. Let me show this real quick. Sometimes, ladies, I can show you better than I can explain to you. So I'm not going to add any more product, but I'm just going to take this small slice of Sandra's hair. And when I'm working to stretch my own hair, I will re-smooth through a piece several times like that. And just keep going through. When you do that, you're just really kind of coaching and training the hair, and it's going to stay. Now, I took all the product off there. I'm sorry. Show did.
What the key, put your hand back in there. The key to what she is doing, and I don't know if you guys can see this,
I'm putting that tension.
She's putting tension on the hair. And she really needs to have her hand against the scalp.
Against the scalp like that? Like
but really, it's
like that?
I find that a lot of ladies are using their fingertips.
Yeah, can I show that?
Pull.
Like this right here?
Yes. You that ain't sure.
Oh,
so if you are using your fingertips to apply product like this, the product will be applied, you'll get a light curl, but you're not putting enough tension and force on the hair to get it to lay down, so you'll get a puffy curl. You really want to make sure that you are using the inner pads of your fingers and really going in. The back of your knuckles should be rubbing up against the scalp or the hair to really kind of smooth it out and lay it down. So you really want to get in and work and use your whole hand. And that's going to give you stretch, and that's going to make it lay down like so.
Okay. So Sandra, did you have more to share with your story? No, that was it. Here's a question I have for you. She said, no, I'm good.
She ran out of champagne.
Journey. I'd like to talk just a touch. And ladies, that really is the presentation for tonight. We're going to sign off here in a second, and Sandra's going to go under the dryer. It'll probably take about 30 minutes. And I'll film her finished look live, and then we'll post it so you better see it. What was that?
I was just teasing. You said 30. I was like, we got it timed down to 20.
Oh, okay. Shawnee got it down to 20. When I do her hair, it's 45. Because I'm putting another cup of Cre'Gel on there to make up for my lack of talent. The product we're using on our hair is Cre'Gel. That's the first thing I want to tell you, just in case people are like, what's the product? And I'll show you that in 1 second. You all can just watch there. Let me know if any questions are coming up.
Last one from Janice said it stopped. I don't know if it picked back up. Oh, she said she got it. Never mind.
Okay.
She got it.
ladies, we'll be wrapping on up. So if you have any more questions, please let us know. And we're happy to answer them. If by chance you're catching this after it's live, still post your questions because we read them. And we answer them right here on the Facebook feed. So let's see. Let's post this for you. All right, ladies, so the last thing I'm going to show, and then we'll wrap on up here, is this is the product Shauna's using on her, the Urbanbella Cre'Gel. It is extremely popular. And I'll say this, if you're wondering if Cre'Gel will work for you, go ahead and get it. I didn't mean that in a salesy way. I meant that to say, I made Cre'Gel to make natural hair easier. That is the whole point of the product. It's so that, what does that look, Sandra? Like you don't believe me?
She said thanks. Courtney said thanks.
Oh, you're welcome, Courtney. So I made Cre'Gel to make natural hair easy. Because a lot of times when you walk into a store, you buy a product, you may not have all the tools and resources right in front of you that you need, or you may not know they're there. I made it so that if you apply it to your hair, relatively decent, you know, obviously, you know, Shauna's been doing this a long time. I've been wearing wash-and-goes since I went natural, which was in 2002. I understand how hard it can be to go natural. I really do. We make it our business to not forget. We can't forget because we get new clients all the time, and we know we go over this material. We answer these questions all the time. So I want to just simply say that if you're just trying to try something out, Cre'Gel, you can twist with it, wash and go with it, bantu knot, flat twist, twist set. It doesn't matter if you can't quite get the wash and go, but what's most important is that you have something that's really universal. And Cre'Gel gives more people the opportunity to wash and go than anything we have ever seen. Even y'all's precious Eco Styler gel. It won't leave your hair dry and crunchy like that. Nonetheless, can you use our products on wet and dry hair? Yes, you can. If you wanted to do a dry twist set, a dry bantu knot out, any of that stuff, yes, you could use Cre'Gel. But the drier the hair, the less of the product you need. You need just a glaze. The wetter the hair, the more you tend to use. Okay? So that's to answer the question. That's to answer the question, Chi-Town Regina, about can you use it in that capacity. If you need more guidance on how to use Cre'Gel, we have more videos here on Facebook where we're using it. We're doing wash and goes. YouTube, we even have more styles. YouTube has more 2-strand twist sets. Okay. All right, ladies. So I'm gonna flip back one more time just so you can see how Sandra's hair is coming along. And we're going to show the finished look. I'll go live on the finished look. It'll be very brief, but you'll be able to see it. I'll even just make sure, because we always try to show you how we finish hair, what products we use, the whole 9 yards. So at this point, what we're doing is showing you how we separate the hair, separate the curls. This is going to give it a lot of volume. So what we do before we even start this process, we use 2 products. As you can see here, the Shine Butter. Well, you can kind of see it. Here's the Shine Butter. And then here's the Urbanbella Hydrating Moisturizing Cream coming up in a moment. What we do is we take a dime size amount of the Shine Butter, and then we take a quarter size amount of the Hydrating Moisturizing Cream, and we emulsify that in our hands, and then we begin to separate the curls as you see Shauna doing here. And you can just separate the curls as much as you like to give it as much volume as you like. A lot of times people like to order Cre'Gel from us online and they don't order the moisturizers. Some people can get away with no moisturizers and some can't. I recommend having it because most people need moisture. Okay? Thank you all so much for joining us for this video. I really appreciate you watching. And again, remember that Urbanbella is available to you for any questions you have about natural hair, and we'd love for you to try our Urbanbella Cre'Gel. Just click on the link below to check it out. Bye.